Okay guys, I'll see if I can make this video quick. It's a nice day, isn't it? Some of you will want to go outside into the sunshine. Know me, I'm not too keen on the sun, to be honest. I'm in the kitchen with the curtains drawn. I prefer rain and storms. But today I'd like to speak about Restore Britain and Reform UK. Specifically, I'd like to address Reform UK's activists. Aim this video at them, yeah? Now, this might surprise my fellow Restore Britain supporters, but I'm not going to attack the ordinary Reform voters here or the Reform Party activists. In fact, I know many Reform voters and activists are decent, patriotic people, just like those in Restore Britain. Yeah, they're just as deeply worried about the direction our country is going in, that it's been led in by traitors, no other words for them, but the professional politicians whose only concern really is for their own personal wealth. They don't really care about the country, or rather, very few of them do. I'm sure there may be some good MPs in Parliament. I can think of one. I think his name's Rupert Lowe. No, Reform Party members, activists, they're just as worried about mass immigration as the rest of us. They're worried about crime. They see the news. They know what's happening. Free speech, they know it's being taken away, just like we do in Restore. They're worried about their children and grandchildren, which is why I do what I do. They can see that our country, Britain, has been changed without their consent. All of that, I understand them completely. I should imagine you do as well. Thinking about what Reform UK has done. Well, we know it's done some good stuff. Some of their councils have done outstanding work. Yeah, outstanding work. They've done something more important though, didn't they? This has shown that millions of people are no longer prepared to vote for the Uni Party, Labour, Conservative, Lib Dems. Wales doesn't seem to have woken up fully yet, but they will. So Reform UK, they did break the old illusion that the British people only have two choices. Now the British people still only have two choices. Forget Labour, forget Conservative. The two choices now are Restore Britain under Rupert Lowe, or the Reform Party led by Nigel Farage. I'm not going to attack Nigel, at least not just yet. But it's round about year I have to part company with Reform. You know, and I know, that Britain needs reform. Not just reform, it needs complete restoration, doesn't it? It's a grand old house, but it's in need of restoration and repair. I think Rupert Lowe is the contractor we need to bring in to do that. So there is a difference, isn't there? Reform suggests that the machine, the establishment, is basically sound but needs repairing. Rupert and Restore Britain starts from a deeper truth. The foundations of our country has been neglected for decades. It's been deliberately neglected for decades. What's happening to our country isn't done by accident, it's being done by design. Our borders have been deliberately weakened. Every day, more boats land on our shores. They could be stopped easily. This has gone on for decades. The plan to replace the British people was planned probably a century ago. So our borders have been deliberately weakened. Our industries have been hollowed out. Pits closed. Steel gone. Fishing gone. All deliberate, all by accident. NHS, education, all being subverted. Restore Britain knows it. Reform Party members know it. Communities, the indigenous communities, the native communities of the British, we don't even have legal recognised status as the indigenous people of our own islands. We've been ignored, haven't we? Police, these days, maybe some good ones in there, I don't know. I think most of the decent ones have left. The police have been politicised. You've seen how violent they are, not just against people protesting when they use the edge of their shields to beat peaceful protesters with, but the way they handle little children, dragging them away from their mothers, ignoring someone who's been stabbed, arresting people for making hurty words. Yeah, I say our police, but they're not our police, are they? They're their police to control us, keep us down. Schools, the long walk through the institutions was successful, wasn't it? Our education system's been captured by Marxist ideology, globalist ideology. Civil liberties. What civil liberties? They've been treated as a privilege rather than a birthright. This can't be solved by slogans alone, can it? Pause, Paul, gather your thoughts. Think. To fix this, it's going to take courage, discipline, honesty, hard work, a clear understanding of who this country belongs to and who this government is supposed to serve. Well, it doesn't serve you, it doesn't serve me. It serves a global elite who care nothing for nations. They don't care who lives in the nations around the world so long as they can control them. And a replaced British population is easier to control. Thinking about Makerfield, I had high hopes there. Maybe too high. A man can dream. Restore Britain didn't win. Reform came second, and Labour won the seat. But Makerfield still mattered, didn't it? Why? Well, because Rupert Lowe's party, a young political party, didn't have, without the machinery that reformers built up over the years, without the same media profile that would prefer Nigel Farage and Reform to succeed than a truly patriotic party. Well, we didn't get no support from the media, did we? We, in Restore, we haven't got years of national campaigning behind us, have we? But we did still make enough impact that the media and Reform itself had to talk about it and talk about us. That should tell you something. It tells me something. It tells me there are people out there who want more than managed decline. with a different badge on it. Yeah, we've had enough of decline. We want our country back. We want it back the way it was. Great. We want a movement that speaks plainly about Britain, British interests, British workers, British families, British safety, very importantly, British freedom. I don't care about other countries around the world. I really don't. I don't care what happens to them. I'm not interested in Iran, Palestine, Israel. Our problems are here at home, and they're here now. This is why I support Restore Britain. Not because I hate reform voters. I don't. I don't. I respect them. But I regret to say many of them have been misled by a snake oil salesman and carpetbaggers. I don't think every reform policy is wrong. I don't. They're copying most of them these days from Restore Britain at any rate. I just know that Nigel Farage, who's made statements about submitting to Islam, I know that he wouldn't carry out those changes. Every single government for the last 10, 12 years have said they'll do something about uncontrolled immigration. They've said they're going to stop it. They said they're going to stop the boats, but they never do. The boats keep coming. Legal migrants brought in morally wrong laws to allow them to come here and gain citizenship. They arrive in even bigger numbers. I think Restore Britain is asking the deeper questions. Farage is trailing behind, not because he believes in what he's saying, but he knows that is what the British people want. But he's got no intentions of delivering. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? It's not how do we win the elections. It's not just that. It's what kind of country is Rupert trying to restore? What kind of country do we want to restore to? Yeah, that's the question, isn't it? Well, it is for me. What kind of country are we trying to restore to? That's the question that matters. We don't need, our country doesn't need a new management team. We've had management team after management team. Labour, Conservative, all the same, aren't they? There's your management teams. Our country needs its confidence back. It is regaining its confidence, thanks to Restore Britain and to a certain extent the Reform Party. Yeah, we need our confidence back so we can take our borders back, so we can have our voice back. Britain needs its courage back. Our young men must learn to become men again. There are good young men out there, I've met them. Invariably they're nationalists, British nationalists, English nationalists. Nationalists though. Yeah, they know what's coming. I don't think the ordinary person knows what's coming to you. You think it's warm now, it's going to get a lot warmer. Yeah. I think, well, I think that's almost it. Honestly, you Reform Party guys, look at Restore Britain. Look at their policies. Look at your policies. Look at Nigel Farage. Do you honestly think he'll deliver? I think in your hearts you know he won't. Your councillors, good councillors, they're a bit closer to the top than your average voter or, or branch activist. They're closer to the top. They can see who's leading them. Failed conservatives, people supported from countries overseas. You must know that Farage has no intentions of changing anything. Go and have a look at his track record. Do some research. Yeah. Then think about coming over to Restore Britain. You'll be made welcome. You Restore Britain activists, you come in contact with Reform Party members, activists, councillors. Talk to them. Don't argue with them. Talk to them. Debate with them. Engage with them on social media sites. Point out why they are mistaken. Don't insult them. We want to win them over, not alienate them. Explain to them that you know that loyalty is a good thing, but their blind loyalty to Nigel Farage is damaging our country. You know it is. I know it is. Engage with them on social media sites, like I said. Talk to them in the pubs and the clubs. Talk to them on the streets. Don't distance yourself from them. Get close to them. Do your research first, so that when you speak about the things that Farage has said, you know that you're speaking truthfully and honestly. Look up who controls the Reform Party. Learn their names. Learn their past. So you can speak about them also. Restore Britain isn't going away. We are going to win. We are going to win, and we are going to take our country back under Rupert Lowe. Don't believe the lies and the spin put out by those who would attack Restore Britain. That's all it is. Just politics. Dirty, dirty, stinking politics. You care about your country. If you're intelligent enough to care about your country, you're intelligent enough to go and do some research. Just do it. Try talking to us instead of insulting us. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised by the people you meet in Restore Britain. Anyhow, that's all I've got for you. You've been listening to Paul Morris, the Green Arrow, saying, aim high, vote low, Restore Britain. See you on the next one.